Alright, I am making this silly video with this game that I was trashing not too long ago because, quite honestly, I am thinking about taking a break. Without the ability to... Without PlayStation Plus, it's just... Games feel different. And honestly, I feel like I need a game that I could play that goes by my standards, which is not this, by the way, that requires online play, to actually stick around for online play. Because back then I had a game called Dragon Quest Heroes. That game was worth, coming back on, online every day. That was easy. When it comes to fighting games, I've explained it before, it's a bit difficult to just keep coming back to a fighting game. Because you're not sure how things are going to go. Sure, you could have days where you're having labs, just labbing a character, and but then actually, when you're done labbing, you actually fight the character, it doesn't go your way, you get a little annoyed and stuff like this. And before anyone asks, though, this game right here, I wouldn't necessarily recommend at all. It's a 2 out of 10. Sure, you have your bikini girls and stuff. Sure, you have your gooner content at every turn. Like, you have all of that. And there's a new boss coming out and stuff. That's cute and all, but the game keeps constantly making excuses to why you really shouldn't do a lot of that stuff. I mean, I get that you don't want to feel like doing certain things, but there's going to be certain things you've got to make the player do. And the most important thing is to get the player to play the game. Unless, of course, your whole focus is getting them to spend money. And while I thought about that, look at this outfit. Minus to all the crap that's around it. I paid $10 for this. Now, I don't know why they can't release another anthropomorphic Sonic character or something like that. I'd drop money for that. I would. And actually stomach playing this game for another month or so. Maybe even 2 months. But no. They can't even do that. They can't even give us a Tails or Shadow or Knuckles. Just enough to get Sonic's attention, huh? That's all it is. We're going to look at this character's armor because we probably know what it's going to be. And I don't blame them, right? No, wait, this is something else. Hold on. I kind of want to ask what their battle power is. Because that's I gotta ask. I wish I could just abbreviate it, but no. I'm just a little curious, that's all. Actually, there's gotta be some math I can do behind that, right? Let's see. There's gotta be. We're looking at a 45, 45, 45. At least on the weapon. And we're gonna just take one armor. I'm assuming all the armors are in the same category as the others. Oh, these are in the 60, 61, 61, and 51s. Versus what would I have? What do I have? Did you ever play any elevator action games? No, I have not played any elevator action games. But honestly, that sounds pretty amazing, actually. Now that I think about it, speaking of those goofy little games, they do have... Someone on PlayStation did actually make those advertisement games. You know, the ones that people always lose on purpose all the time? Someone actually made those. I've been in deep thought thinking, should I really get those games? Because aside from just playing games just for the sake of playing games, there's also looking for games that have content and stuff. I mean, sure, I have this pretty interesting racing game that can't go online anymore that's actually a pretty damn good example of a, whatchamacallit, Road Rash. If anyone's old enough to know what Road Rash was. So this weapon that I have right here is slightly stronger. Compared to that other guy, who was a 45, but I'm in a 48. And this person has slightly stronger armor than me, too. I wonder if I could just break that number if I was willing to shell out for the pay-to-win augments. And that's about it. 56 versus a what? Black Ops 7 is already on sale. Already? That's embarrassing. Wasn't it a new game? Oh yeah, I've been hearing terrible things about that game. Like, very, very unfortunate things. I mean, I was never into those type of shooters, but, I do feel sorry for everyone else who, you know, kind of sort of want to get invested into it, and this nonsense happens. Wait, does he only have one? Nah, he couldn't just have one pay-to-win augment. It seems like he only has the one. 5.5. I know I'm missing something here. Zara was AFK. Well, he's definitely stronger. What's my number? 48, 43. I think this is a very, I found out that Night Slices has a remake. Oh yes, I heard about that actually. But I think I've already explained my issues about that game. Also, why didn't you mind me asking? For math reasons. Yeah, for math reasons. Yeah, how good is my free year versus yours? Even worse, or yeah, I lost a lot of faith. With this weapon, it's 39. Right, and that dude could easily switch it. What? Okay. I almost shat my pants for a second there. Tell me I can't spell. Okay, yeah, I lost a lot of faith in Sega. Thanks to free gear. And doing for upgrading is hard. And I'm saying it's math because there's like some math, there's definitely some math behind the upgrading, by the way. It kind of pisses me off real badly, actually. Like, you can't just add a number. It's not like just adding plus or stuff like that. It's multiplicative, as some people say. Multiplicative. How do you feel about the delisting of games? Depends on what games we're talking about. Are we talking about like Sonic, delisting Sonic games or something like that? In which case, yeah, I'm a little pissed off about that, honestly. I mean, sure, we have the Origins collection, but we all know how that turned out when it first came out. Seriously. Free Gear is kind of good. Yeah, it's too good. Yeah, it's too good. And what's this guy's like? Yeah, he's only, whatchamacallit. He said he was, 4,913 versus my 4,000. And bear in mind, with the free gear, you can get anywhere you want to, really. Now, will you succeed? No. But you can basically go wherever you want to. Yeah, I don't think so. How so? He's going to turn this into a damn interview, by the way. That's what's going to happen. Like, talking to this player is more important than actually playing the game, honestly. Yeah, how so? Yeah, I don't. Only because if you're been grinding the last month or so. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. And that sounds... Yeah, that sounds like me. I skipped out. Sonic Rush Adventure was good. Oh yes, speaking of that, they need to make a, what Sega needs to do is sit someone in the office and say, we need to make a Rush Adventure collection for, what was it, Sonic Rush Adventure, and Sonic, and this 3DS version of Sonic Colors in a collection. For $30. I'd be down for that. Hell, I'd buy it for $40. I like the AUGs from Alter should be better than the free-to-play AUG. I mean, have you seen these AUGs? Yeah, the AUGs. Well, actually, the armor will get replaced as soon as the, yeah. The armor will, yeah, actually, that's it. The armor will go relevant once the new AUGs get out. We have to wait to release the, recent AUGs. Yes, waiting for the, new AUGs. Yeah, we have to wait for release, just like the recent AUGs. I forgot it. Yeah. And thanks for the reminder. Okay, so I did forget that, and that's if Sega does it. Will Sega release these other augments? Where it is? Because these augments are not available. The ones that I'm looking at right here. Which ones don't exist? There's certain ones that don't exist. I'm just grateful the ratty augments are still worth something. Like, this is new. No one cares about... I think this is new, too. That's not entirely new. That's new. That's new. And I think this one's new. It's like a 50-50 split. Okay. I hate to say there's still some hope in this game, but it really is just waiting for certain, the new augments that it came from this armor, and not that I think about it, because, the other augments haven't shown up either. Bye-bye TC. I'm sure it meant something. Oh wait, you skipped straight to Sonic Rush Adventure, I just realized that. You know, they're both good games, actually. I take it back, yeah. They're both good games anyway. They certainly are. What was I gonna do in it? Let's see, let's do what most people do in Phantasy Star, right? Look at each other and talk about politics. Maybe we'll show up in a bad situation. And Alio, there we go, yeah. And then I'll be out of here. This is basically just an update. I guess don't expect too many videos from me as I have to rethink everything. I have to also, more importantly, get a game that I'm willing to just have and play. And I know some of you might be thinking, why didn't I get the Marvel, the new Marvel beat 'em up game yet? Am I really that worried that because it was made by Tribute Games, the same people who made TMNT, which still had, even to this day, if anyone does have access to Shredder's Revenge, playing arcade mode, it is a joke. That's what it is. It's glitchy. It's so unusual, and I'm surprised that people... I think people just play it because the glitches aren't... They're not entirely messed... Like, it's not the worst thing. You can always leave and come back and leave and come back. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not the most game-breaking glitches, but they're visually funny. Very, very visually funny. It's like no one's talking about anything inappropriate. And no one's loaded in, so I can't see if anyone's dressed up inappropriately either. Just a bunch of shadows. Still loading in, huh? Of course the NPCs load in first. They'll come in just a moment, don't you worry. I am surprised this game is, I'm even playing this game for at least, whatchamacallit, almost 20 minutes. That's hard to believe. But I still think I made the right decision to leave this game. I just have to find a substitute, that's all. Or take this opportunity where I don't have PlayStation Plus to try out the Xbox. Cosmic Invasion is skippable. Oh no, it's skippable. Just like this NPC right here. Oh, actually, that's an actual player character. I mean, she's skippable. She doesn't have all the, she didn't buy the boobs. Like what most people do. Alright, classy lady, sure. I wonder if anything recognizes me. It's just not loading in yet. Except... What's all these wedding dresses? None of these girls are gonna be, Okay, here's one that, can cause some problems right here. And normal fat. Wait, what's this do? This one's a little bit smaller. Is that a kid? One's missing pants. Lamo. What's funny? Guess it's not funny anymore now. Anyway, that's about it, really. It is Phantasy Star, right, honestly. And I dare not embarrass myself again by playing Fortnite and just, you know, running into a car and quitting every time where I get close to being killed and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, I can't do that anymore. Maybe I'll play it on the side. Maybe. Hardly. We're basically just waiting for a better update, at least for me. But I just think Fortnite has changed. And as opposed to my games, I'll just have to find a game. That's all. I mean, I thought, what was that game called made by the same people who made Streets of Rage 4? I was thinking about getting that game so badly. Because, like, you know, because Marvel, what was it called? Cosmic Invasion was definitely competing against that other game. Absolution, I think it was called? Yeah. These guys still haven't loaded in yet. Can you believe that? My system must be busted. Oh! 20-minute mark. Let's say, what are you doing? Are they staying on top of each and then it's got something? It can't be her mag, because you can't see people's mag unless, of course, they're in the fight. Alright, whatever. Oh, somebody's on fire. Well, it's too late now. You're dead to me.